Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a review of the new Eachine E58 folding drone. Now, again, this is another one of those selfie quadcopters intended to be, or you can use this actually just as a camera quadcopter too, because you can control this via its controller or via your smartphone via its app. But let's go over this quadcopter first off, and then we'll go over the controller. Again, it is a folding quadcopter. You unfold it like so. Bringing out the back first. Back arm. No, I'm sorry. The front arm's got to come out first. You know why? Because of these protruding arms, landing gear arms on the bottom of it. So you got to bring the front gear out first. And they unfold like so. And then you bring out the back gear. Now, looking at the quadcopter, it has on-off button on top. It has a camera, 720p camera that can be swiveled up or down, as you can see here, as I'm showing you there. It does have a proprietary 3.7 volt battery, unfortunately. It looks like so. You charge it via this charging port, micro USB charging port. So all you need is a micro USB cable, and you will be able to charge this without a separate charger. It has I guess a smart charger inside, because you get a red light on here, right there, and it turns off when the battery is fully charged. It does have a micro SD card slot, and it records the 720p video directly to a micro SD card. I can't get it out right now. There it is. And what is really odd about this particular quadcopter is it does not, even though it's a Wi-Fi quadcopter, it does not record to the phone. You can only record to this micro SD card. Now, you can only activate the recording via its app, using its app. I'm using the word via a lot. I got to stop doing that. But only by its app. Let's go over the controller and we'll talk about that. This is its controller. Odd looking thing. It has what appears to be two antennas, but they are fake antennas. This is just plastic, folks. These are not real antennas. You know, in a real system, one of these would be your control antenna, and the other would be your FPV reception antenna. That is not the case with this. These are just a piece of plastic decoration to make it look like you have an antenna. They're not real. What we got on this is the buttons on it are for, this is for trim, for right and left trim. This is for forward and back trim. It does have automatic takeoff and automatic landing, and you can start the motors and take off manually by bringing down a knot, since this is an altitude hold quadcopter. The buttons up here, this one says it's for photos and videos. It does not work with this. Okay, again, you need to use the app to record to the micro SD card. The app controls the photos and videos. This is headless mode, and one key return, this back button. And this button here is for rates, for beginner, intermediate, and it has expert rate. And also you can do flips by pressing this button here, or emergency stop if you end up in a tree by holding down this button here. So that's the controller. With the controller, there's one thing I want to talk about, and this is how you insert your phone in here. Now, unfortunately, when I put my phone in here and then I let go of this thing, it hits the on-off button on my phone. So what I had to have done, or it did, was I put a piece of sticky foam on this just for use of this, because here's my on-off button, and every time I insert it in there, it shuts off my phone. I don't want that to happen, so I put these little spacers here to prevent that. So that's it. Let's go for a flight of this thing and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy the flight. Okay, this is the app for it, JY UFO. One thing to check first before you use this app, folks, is hit that gear in the lower left corner there, and make sure it's set to preview 720p. Otherwise, you will be recording in VGA, low resolution. You want to record in 720p. So we're going to hit play, and we do have FPV video, and I'm making sure my camera is all the way up. It is all the way up. And I am pointing the quadcopter in that direction to set the headless mode direction, and starting the recording by pressing the record button on the app. Okay, we get green indicating we're recording, and starting the motors by down and out, and automatic takeoff. And we got a bit of a breeze today coming right in my face there. But first things first, let's set it to headless mode, pressing the headless mode button, and then turning the quadcopter around and going into that breeze. There it is, folks. I can't do much with this breeze today of follow me. I was going to demonstrate follow me, but I can't do it with the breeze. So we're going to go up higher and demonstrate the camera. Now, I already did a test last night of a potential for flyaway. I might do it a little bit later to show you, but it does shut down, folks. So I'm going to go upwind here. I'm going to go to a higher rate too because of the wind. Going right about there and then stopping it and then rotating. Showing you the camera. That's the wind blowing it back. Coming back upwind. Going back upwind. This time we'll go a little farther upwind. Okay, range of this seems to be good. I'm at about 70 meters right now. And stopping and then rotating. There, it was out of range there for a second. So it looks like it's doing an automatic landing because it went out of range. Okay, now I got control of it again. It stopped doing that. So now let's keep it down close. How do you like my shirt today, folks? Actually, you can't see that shirt because it was too low. Let's go back upwind. Go up a little bit higher, then turn it around. Hi. Going by. Okay, let's bring it down low now. And try an automatic landing. Come back toward me. Pressing the landing button now. Okay. And hitting stop on the recording. So, starting the video one more time. Okay. This time, let's see how it flips. Okay, let's see if we can start the motors just by pressing the takeoff button. I'm not sure if it can or not. Oh, yes, it can. And let's go to higher rate, expert rate, and let's try to do flips. Did one flip. Let's do another one. Okay. How about maneuverability? Reasonably maneuverable. I tried to do a roll there. Didn't want to do it. Okay, doesn't want to do flips no more. So let's bring it down low. The FPV is working. I am recording it too. Okay, let's go out and see how far we can go. We're going to go around the pool if I can. Okay, we're around the pool. So one thing I noticed, folks, if you go out of range, it starts to descend. It starts to automatically descend on you. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's bring it down close and show it to you up close. Again, I got a breeze today, so I'm fighting a breeze, but this is it. Cool looking quad. Still recording on the 720p camera on board it. So hopefully that'll eliminate any lag that you normally see with FPV micro Wi-Fi flyers. Let me turn off that video and start it again. Starting it one more time. Going up again. Up higher. Plopping it right about there. Okay, went out of range there and started to descend. Flying backwards with the wind. Descending, descending, descending. And I got control of it again. It'll keep on descending until you give it throttle. You know, if it goes out of range, let's try that again. Going up again until I go out of range. Whoa, quite a little bit of wind there. Going up again until I go out of range. And then it starts to descend. There, okay, there, now it's out of range. It keeps on descending, and it'll keep on descending until it comes back into range. And just to stop the descent, give it throttle. and that'll stop it again. So all in all, there's no flyaway potential there. That's good. That's the wind blowing it by me. And then the wind stops. So let me get a thumbnail. This should be pretty cool. Getting up close for a thumbnail. So all in all, this is a good flyer. I hope the video recordings are good on this. I don't know. Again, how do you like my shirt today, folks? Trying to stay in the picture as the wind has died down, so I got some control over it now. So it's working reasonably well. And it's a reasonable long flyer. Let me stop that video and start it again. Going back upwind. Actually, let's keep it close for the remainder here, just to see how much flight time we got. I'm not seeing any indications of LVC yet. Its lights are, it's got real nice bright white. I didn't see any indications of LVC. Let me stop the recording. That might be the end of its flight time. But I did not see any blinking lights, especially the front light was not blinking. Let's see if I can take off again. Starting the video. Video is recording, take off. And it's descending again. Well, maybe not. I don't know why that dropped. I pulled down on the stick. Maybe I pulled down on the stick too hard. Let's try that again. Let's pull down on the stick and see if that makes it fall from the sky. Okay, the lights are blinking. I should have paid attention to that. That is LVC. The red light blinks, but does the white light blink? The back red light blinks. Oh, the front white light is blinking too. But that doesn't explain why it dropped, because that light was not blinking before. But here we are. That's the Lvc warning. I'm not sure why it dropped. Actually, I think I might know. I'll explain it to you when I land it. So there, and then it does a landing, automatic landing on low battery. So I stopped recording. Let me explain something here. This battery, make sure it is all the way in and push it in there good, because it can lose connection, and I think that's what happened when we had that drop there. But otherwise, it was a nice flyer. It didn't break on that drop, so it's sturdy too. Interesting. 720p camera. We'll see how well it comes out. So overall, the Eachine E58 seems to be a very nice flyer. Nice, good long flight time. Hopefully they'll have spare batteries for this shortly, because that's a con right now until we get spare batteries for this. So the Eachine E58. Hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.